You see, today I'm going to talk about different lines of discussion that I think the citizens of Nigeria, the East Indigenes of Bayelsa State, will be interested in. And I'm going to enlighten and throw a little more light concerning the law, and at the same time talk about the social and economic growth and underdevelopment in Bayelsa State. But before I proceed, I would love to talk about unlawful extortion. Unlawful extortion by public authorities like the police officers and other public officials is seen as an offense and a crime under the Nigerian law, and several laws explains and define it. When it comes to the criminal code, it says that what such offenses like extortion is equally seen as what abuse of power. And when you check section 404 of the criminal code says any person who unlawfully obtains money, property, benefits from another person has committed the offense of what unlawful extortion and what abuse of power. You see, through threats, intimidation, and misuse of governmental public authority. This can also simply be explained or be defined as when a public officer or a police officer asks you for money or to pay a specific amount to release a suspect who is not seen as a criminal has committed the offense of extortion and abuse of power. And when you check the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 being amended, section 15 sub 5 states that the government or the Federal Republic of Nigeria shall abolish all corrupt practices. I can give you an example. Even the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) says an extortion where a public officer abuses their office falls under their jurisdiction, and even for a public officer to accept bribe is seen as a crime. You see, under the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offense Act, this particular act targets public officers or public officials. And when you check section 8, it says any public officer who asks anyone for gifts, money, or benefits before performing their normal official duty is already what? A crime. And section 10 in that particular same section that says even for you as a public officer to agree is seen what? As a crime. And when you check section 5 of section 15 rather, subsection 5 of the 1999 Constitution with amendments, it says that what? The Federal Republic of Nigeria shall abolish all corrupt practices throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let me explain. Let me give you what is simple explanation. For a police to stop you in a checkpoint, a police officer, which is seen as a public officer, to stop anyone at a checkpoint before asking me for money before passage is seen as an offense. For a police officer to negotiate with you that you should pay money before you'll be free or before you commit an arrest is also what's seen as an offense under the Nigerian law. So now back to my state. I have usually said, and I will continue to say, that Bayelsa State has global record. We have record of leaders. By the special grace of God, we have been able to produce a vice president from the Federal Republic. By the special grace of God, we have also been able to produce presidents from the Federal Republic of Nigeria. By the special grace of God, our political system in Bayelsa State is moving. But in my own perspective, I will say, if the political structure in my own state is moving without them looking into the development area, I will say that is a lacuna in their part, and that is where they have actually missed out. I will keep on saying and talking about our oil, because 1956 Oloibiri discovered oil, and oil was being discovered in Oloibiri. And I would love us to actually make a comparison. Dubai was not Dubai the way it is. From 1966, Dubai discovered their oil. As I will talk to you, if you can make research, you'll come to understand that right from 1966, the discovery of oil in Dubai has what transformed Dubai right from that date to date. What happened to my favorite country? What happened to our beloved country? What happened to our beloved state? If we should have oil, we do not have any reasonable refinery in Bayelsa State. Why I say we not have any reasonable refinery? When you come to Delta State, when you go to Port Harcourt, you are going to see refineries. You are going to see industries. You are going to see different manufacturer things being owned by the state government. I'm telling you, and it creates jobs, employment. But coming to my state, Bayelsa State, only what we know, we normally see, they normally do roads, but that is not part of what Bayelsa wants currently right now. Our water board system has crippled. We have not known what is actually happening with our water board system, and now our water board system, they have changed it from water board resources ministry to public utility ministry, of which is very confusing. And if a political analysis should look at it, I will say it is laughable. But before I proceed, I still remain my humble self, advanced comrade Emmanuel Austin Jackson. If we should take a good look at history and offices, if we should take a good look at the current NDCC chairman, no other person than the managing director, Dr. Samuel Obuku, in a short period of time, in 3 years, in space of 3 years, I can tell you that particular man's face is being recognized not only in Bayelsa State. You see, his good deed is not only recognized in Bayelsa State. If you go to Port Harcourt, if you go to Calabar, if you go to Delta State, if you go to Benin, I can tell you the current NDDC chairman in his capacity has made us to understand that once a government portfolio, once a government office is being given or trusted by a particular individual, as humble as it is, I will tell you that particular man took it upon himself to make sure he transformed and at the same time let NDDC, his office, be meaningful. And apart from that, coming to my state per se, I will say that if you should come to Bayelsa State right from the entry to welcome to Bayelsa State, you see Bayelsa State is the glory of all land, of which we know right from time. But I can tell you that there are many abandoned projects. The government have made most people who do not even have place, who are displaced, to be more displaced, because they will say, okay, we want to use this property, because once a property has been abandoned, most people do not have to stay, where they don't have house to stay, places to stay. They actually try to probably make sure they manage and utilize that particular abandoned property. They also take good care of its needs, but they will come and say, hey, you should get out from there. They want to use it. If you should go after the water board ministry that they just currently changed to public utility, just beside it you are going to see massive projects. As I'm talking to you, grasses are growing on it. Even the zinc itself is has gotten bad, not just getting bad. So I urge on the state government to look into these areas. If you should come to Delta State, I can tell you that all the crook and nails, all the communities, they have water supply, not what they will go and buy, not what if you don't have money you will receive insult and embarrassment from one landlord or the other, or from someone who was opportune by God's grace to have a pipe-borne water just for sale. So please, my governor, look into this. If they will say Olobiri is the first place oil is being discovered in Nigeria, then I will say it is laughable. It is regrettable. What in Bayelsa State, in fact, what I am seeing and what most people will see if you should go and interview them, personally, I will say it is not really encouraging. Last year, December, our governor promised us of that we are going to use gas turbine. But if you are not certain, if your statement is unequivocal, please stop making such promise that will make the hearts of Bayelsans believe that such thing is going to happen. As I can talk to you, so many dry cleaning shops is being closed, not because of the gas turbine per se, because of what? The high rates of fuel. If the gas turbine is working, don't you think so many shops are going to function? Most shops are closed, especially those who do laundry. So when doing things, we should equally look to the common man. How are they surviving? If fuel price should go higher and the governor has promised us that we are going to use gas turbine, and this is not something that is new to Bayelsans. This is not something that we have not used before. LNG and Emerigi is not too close. Those two places they have company. LNG is a company. So if they should use that oil company and connect it, I can tell you we will have 24 hours lights in the state capital of Bayelsa State. But what is happening? Every day people get insulted by landlords. Most people who do not have even where to charge phone, they will now have to go and pay and have to go to pay charge just to charge their phone, making businesses when the state government can rectify and listen to the yells of the people. I can tell you so many people, because of charging their phones in their neighbor's house or different places, they have lost most of their property. So please, our state government, let's them don't make us to think or to believe that history is lying, of which we know history is not lying. We have the capacity, we have the resources to transform Bayelsa to Dubai, because Bayelsa is too small compared to Port Harcourt and compared to Delta states. We all have this oil. Let us utilize it, and our conferral of social benefits, let it continue. This is the president of the reformed Bayelsa State Forum. Please follow my YouTube channel, like and subscribe. Thank you.